Alright, I'm gonna level with you. I've been hyper fixated on Smiling Friends for like the last month. And I know I'm not the only one. I've been on Instagram and YouTube and everyone is talking about this show, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why I love it so much. How is a show that's just about a charity that helps people smile be so infectious? It's really chaotic and intense and crazy, but it's also one of the most cozy and comforting shows I've ever seen. And I want to look at that. Now, I'm not here to pull out a big brain analysis of why a character screaming at children is funny. I'm not that smart. But what I want to do in this video is articulate as best as I can why I think this show scratches such a particular itch in my brain that I think a lot of other people resonate with. So this is why Smiling Friends is the best comfort show. And I think one of the main reasons that this show is so easy to just hop into is because it's so consistent each episode. And I think that's because the creators of this show are so detailed and involved with every episode. The creators of this show, Zach Haddle and Michael Cusack, direct, write, and star in every episode, which is just insane, by the way. And it leads to a tone and consistency that has been there for both seasons, and there has never been a bad episode or an episode that's kind of a slump, which is insane. And I think that consistency is from how the creators are just really in each episode putting their own personality and charisma into their respective characters of Pim and Charlie, and we just love spending time with these characters. And if your show is character driven, you're going to want the characters to be great, and these wacky goobers are amazing. They are so weird and distinct, yet also act bizarrely realistic, and it's just this great intermingling of realistic stuff we know in our everyday life and bizarre creativity all mashing together. The side characters feel fully realized and real, and this is a show that feels like it's happening by itself, and we're just looking in for a moment at this world that runs when we're not even watching it. And that's a shame, honestly, because I cannot get enough of every second of these first 2 seasons. And that is so rare when it comes to shows, because I feel like no one really admits this, but with every show we watch, there always feels that there's one character that we're just not gonna like just due to how big casts are in shows. Even for one of my favorite shows ever, like Breaking Bad, for whatever reason, when Walt Jr. shows up or does something, I want to throw my TV at him. And this is usually worse in animated shows because actors have to be a little more animated. Beth and Jerry from Rick and Morty, Chris from Family Guy, anyone from Chainsaw Man. There is usually a character that ends up getting on my nerves, and I brace myself whenever they show up on screen. Smiling Friends, though, is a show where I love every character, and in every episode I'm going back and forth on who is my favorite. I'll go, oh, Alan's my favorite. Oh wait, Charlie's the GOAT. Wait, Gleb, oh, I love him and his goofiness. And then Pim's so nice and I can't really choose, and then Mr. Boss just rockets off into space and I realize he's the best one. And that's serious. Mr. Boss is the best character, just maybe in fiction. He's so good, maybe that's why I like the show so much. And Smiling Friends feels like those perfect days at work when you clock in and you see all of your favorite coworkers are there. It's pretty similar in tone, and for 10 minutes you follow these goobers as they try to make someone smile. It's such a simple and great premise, and it's a joy to clock in every week with these weirdos. And also, it's just hilarious. These characters are so lovable, and them just freaking out when something goes wrong and trying to figure it out while also trying to make someone who is a weirdo smile. It's just a great and hilarious and evergreen concept. And yeah, that's about as far as that goes. I just think the show's funny. This is one of the greatest comfort shows ever made, and every episode makes my day a little better when I watch it. And I'll always love it for how I know every time I watch it, it's gonna make me smile. And that's why it's the best comfort show. Please keep making these, Zach and Michael. It's amazing. Check out the 5-hour video of Zach playing Civilization 6 or whatever. I'm out of here.
See ya, boys!